Movies are often time capsules, either for preserving the era that they were made in, or capturing the moment when we first see them. That first viewing when a film is fresh can make an imprint on who you are, and every time you see that movie, it can take you back to that time. But some movies are able to grow with you, to evolve every year, to become more poignant and powerful with each watch. Every year, millions of people watch Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, and each year it gets better and better, becoming more intertwined with who we are and what life means to us. Younger people may dismiss this as just some old Christmas movie, but that's very much an oversimplification. In fact, only around 40% of this movie even takes place at Christmas time. In reality, this movie has become an annual tradition for so many people, not because of its seasonal setting, but because of what it's able to achieve as a piece of art, reflecting the viewer's life right back to them at the end of each year. When it premiered in the 40s, It's a Wonderful Life was far from a sensation. It placed just 26th at the box office for the year it was released, losing money for the studio, and critics were lukewarm at best. Over the decades, however, its reputation grew, with filmmakers like David Lynch and Steven Spielberg citing it as a huge influence for them. Its path to becoming a classic was a slow burn, taking off only when it began airing regularly on television in the late 70s. That gradual rise feels fitting. The film invites repeated viewings, offering something new depending on where you are in your life. Each year, audiences reconnect with George Bailey at different stages of their own journeys, finding fresh insights in his triumphs and his struggles. On the surface, It's a Wonderful Life may seem like a small story, confined to one man in a small town. But in reality, it's nothing less than an American epic. Through George, we witness decades of change in Bedford Falls, mirroring the transformation of the nation itself before, during, and after World War II. Because we follow George through so many stages of life, we care deeply for him. Critics sometimes dismiss the film as overly sentimental, but its emotional depth is precisely what makes it so powerful. While the final moments, where George's community rallies around him, are undeniably heartwarming, they're just the closing notes of a story steeped in hardship. The film doesn't shy away from the darker aspects of George's life, culminating with him standing on a bridge, contemplating suicide. That uplifting ending is earned, because it comes after a full exploration of George's pain, sacrifices, and perseverance. One of my favorite speeches of all time came from Jim Valvano at the 1993 ESPYs, just a few months before he passed away from cancer. In his speech, he said that a full day should include laughter, thought, and tears.
When people say to me, how do you get through life or each day, it's the same thing. To me, there are three things we all should do every day. If we do this every day of our life, you're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special.
This sentiment applies perfectly to It's a Wonderful Life. It makes you think, laugh, and cry, all within the span of 2 hours. Few films accomplish that trifecta so effortlessly. And what more could you want from a film than that? The first time I watched it, the final scene brought tears to my eyes. With every subsequent viewing, that emotional impact only deepens. Scenes that once felt small now carry immense weight. Take the moment where young George leans down and Mary whispers in his ear,
"Is this the year you can't hear on? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die."
A charming scene on first viewing, but now it resonates as the start of one of the most powerful love stories in cinema. The comedy in this movie also deserves praise. Bedford Falls is populated with quirky, endearing side characters who make the town feel alive.
I like him. You like every boy. What's wrong with that?
Excuse me.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think I got a date. But, stick around, fellas, just in case, huh?
We'll wait for you, baby.
Where's my hat? Where's my hat? Oh, thank you, George. Which is mine?
The metal one.
I ain't enough money for a divorce if ever I get a husband.
Out you two pixies go, through the door or out the window. Get me.
I'm giving out wings.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
Cheerio, my good man.
On each rewatch, it's like reconnecting with old friends, sharing in jokes and moments you've come to treasure over the years. As I've grown older and life has gotten more stressful, It's a Wonderful Life has become more than a film for me. It's a reminder of what truly matters. It challenges me to reflect on my own priorities and appreciate the small, meaningful moments that define a life well lived. But even more than that, it's just so enjoyable. Like any rewatchable movie, there's so many characters I enjoy spending time with, and scenes that I love rewatching. Every year it's like I get to relive memories of my own life through this film. It's been 77 years since It's a Wonderful Life was released, and each year it gets better and better. Each rewatch is a gift that represents the year that passed since my last watch, and I can't wait to rewatch it for 77 more years. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite Christmas movie? It's a Wonderful Life, I think, is probably my favorite movie of all time. I look forward to watching it every single year, and it gets better and better. Thank you all for all the support this year. This was our first full year of my second film channel here, and I got a lot more headed your way in 2025, so stay tuned, stay safe, and stay deaf. Thanks for watching.